trying to get back on track with the Don't Hinder Jinder Tour as we take a step back and look to a different opponent for Jinder Mahal, that being the high-flying Ricochet. Last time we saw Jinder, he struggled to get in a actually it wasn't a struggle, it was a back and forth match. It was a nice back and forth match, and probably in my opinion one of the most evenly paced matches in the Don't Hinder Jinder Tour thus far between Jinder Mahal and Damian Priest. But the fact of the matter is, either way, Jinder Mahal has got to get back on track, and the only question is, will Jinder now, if he is able to get back on track, will he look to fight Jeff Hardy, the man who defeated him for the Intercontinental title, the title that he defeated Montez Ford for? And in a way, Jeff Hardy derailed the momentum of the Don't Hinder Jinder Tour, as now Ricochet swings the pendulum back in the face as Jinder Mahal, speaking of kicking him in the face, but Jinder is back and forth with Ricochet. Ricochet goes to the floor. We've seen a lot of this from Jinder Mahal. When he's in control, he takes his opponents to the floor and tosses him around a bit on the floor. Will Ricochet be another just ragdoll for Jinder? We even saw a little bit to a point with Jinder and Damian Priest, where Jinder tried to Jinder knocks off the apron. Incoming corkscrew plancha, poorly timed dive for Ricochet, as you could say Jinder saw it coming. Jinder sends Ricochet into the barricade going up the rampway. He does it again, and Ricochet ragdolls into the ringside area. I don't know why it was so difficult for me to come up with the words to accurately explain what just happened, but for whatever reason, I seem to forget what the word barricade is when people get rammed into it during the matches. Ricochet gets taken down with the high knee from Jinder. Jinder is making his way back to the ring. Jinder's trying to look and ruin this footage by having this match end in a countout. There's no way. He catches him off guard. That's why Jinder does it, just in case he does get counted out. He may get him on the small package. But Ricochet kicks out. German suplex by Jinder. Follows it up with a cover. I guess he didn't want to just bridge. He knows that it will slight kick out by Ricochet, but he knows there's more damage to be done if you let him go than it is if you keep it latched on. And bridge. That's what it's called. Bridge. Cradle shock. Jinder, like a bat out of hell, kicks out of that one on the part of from Ricochet. But here it comes, 630. But Jinder anticipated it. Jinder anticipated the 630 splash. And Jinder, as Ricochet was recovering from getting hit in the back with his knees, Jinder has him down. But Ricochet is still got enough left in him. Enough left in him to dethrone the champ. I don't know why I just referred to him as the champ. It's been a long time since Jinder Mahal has been a champion. Running, I don't even know what to call that. Running side hit. Running side hit? Ricochet does not stay down. Ricochet does not stay down. Jinder is getting irritated. You can tell that Mr. Mahal is getting irritated, as now Jinder is lined to the floor by Ricochet, as Ricochet rolls to the floor, meeting Jinder outside. He's attacking the arm of Jinder Mahal. By now, I'm sure you would have seen The fact of the matter is, the final chapter has been shared between Finn Balor and Tyler Bate. The final chapter has been shared, and we have an answer to who the winner is. But the amount of highlights in that match, holy moly, I don't think I've seen any match have more highlights than I've seen in that match between Tyler Bate and Finn Balor. Jinder misses the diving knee off the top rope. Ricochet is softening him up for the 630. Ricochet mistimes that. The running kick that he normally does. By the way, Ricochet is split open, or was split open by Jinder. Jinder drops him. And no, Ricochet slides the left shoulder up. He slides the left shoulder up. Ricochet's bleeding above his left eye, it looks like. It looks to me it's right above his left eye. And a knee drop to the back of the head of Ricochet from Jinder. Jinder needs to not play around with Ricochet. He needs to not play around with Ricochet. The longer he plays around with him, the more likely it is that Jinder's going to make a mistake and that Jinder Mahal will have to revert to maybe falling back. But you don't know what Jinder's going to have to do as Jinder sends him into the ring post. Jinder sends Ricochet head first into the ring post. Back into the ring goes Ricochet. It looks like Jinder's trying it again. And this time, Jinder connects with the diving knee off the top. And Jinder is ready. We saw this in his match against Montez Ford. He doesn't just want to pin Ricochet. He wants to make Ricochet tap out. It would help if I'm hitting the right buttons, though, to make Ricochet tap out. Ricochet still has the fight left in him, and it might partially be because of me that Ricochet is still in this match, but it doesn't matter. Incoming with the Colossus and the modern-day Maharaja has... No! Ricochet kicked out. I was not expecting that. I was expecting to call Jinder the modern-day Maharaja and the victor of this, his recovery, his match back on top and building momentum in the Don't Hinder Jinder Tour. If there's any tour, forget the concerts, forget the big-time events. If there's any tour you want to see, it's the tour that brings Jinder Mahal to your city. The Don't Hinder Jinder Tour is gonna be back on track. I can feel it. Jinder keeps grazing him with the running clothesline, but he keeps connecting with the running knee. But Ricochet keeps kicking out. If I was Jinder Mahal, I'd try and figure out a way to make sure that Ricochet is not getting up. Or is not going to get up. And it seems like Jinder may be trying to do that with the knee drop. Wait, Jinder! What the hell is Jinder doing? Jinder, what the hell are you doing? Why? Jinder may have just screwed himself. Jinder may have just written a check with his mouth that his wrestling can't cash. And by that I mean, Jinder, it was possible that Ricochet was not going to get up. But Jinder, Ricochet avoids him. Ricochet with the pump kick. Jinder had him down for what could have been a 3, but Jinder picked up Ricochet. Jinder picked up Ricochet. Jinder counters the 630 splash again. Jinder counters the 630 splash again. Running knee by Ricochet on Jinder. Ricochet counters it. What a back and forth contest. Jinder keeps hitting him with the running knee. Not as painful as the one from Triple H, but Jinder Mahal finally puts down Ricochet. Jinder Mahal finally puts down Ricochet and gets back on track. No, don't you dare do this. Don't you dare do this. Ricochet has seen enough. Ricochet has seen enough. Jinder, don't you dare. Referee, don't just stand there. Stop him. Don't just stand there, ref. Stop him. He's going for the steps. Jinder's going for the steps. We saw this with Montez Ford. We saw this with Angelo Dawkins. We saw this with Chad Gable. It just shows Jinder ain't done yet. It ain't coming. Khalas. Jinder Mahal is back. But I kinda wish that this would have been the last stop on the Don't Hinder Jinder Tour. Cause every time he does this, it makes me sick to my stomach. But either way, if you're enjoying this type of content, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below. You can also let me know that you're enjoying this by leaving a like or subscribing to the channel for more content just like this that you can only find right here at Wrestling Express. And before you go, I suggest to ding that notification bell to always know when a new video is up on the channel. And this is me signing off. Until next time.